All right, let's talk about buttons. If we go over here to the object library on the bottom right and clear out the original search for button, we get a button. Let's take it and drag it over to our storyboard, and now it shows up on the page. Excuse me, into the storyboard. So a button is a way to represent tappable area. You have a title that you can add on here where you see the text button, or you can also specify an image. And let's talk about the different options we have. So if you come over here to the attributes inspector, you can see that we've got an option called content. Now, content is an interesting concept now here in the Watchkit world, in that you can contain either a single text label, so similar to a label, or you contain a group. Now, we'll get into groups a little bit later, but what that means is you can add images, text, and other objects inside of a button. So the title is the text that shows up, so we can say hello button. Again, you have another color picker, so you can come over here, choose a color. If you notice, this color is the color of the text in the button, not the actual background. We'll get into that in a sec. You can come over here, you can change the font just like you could on a label. You can check whether it's enable or not. Enabled, if it's enabled, that means that the user can tap it, and you know that the user tapped it. If it's not enabled, the user can't tap it. Okay, background, you're able to specify a background image. We currently don't have any images in the project, so we'll ignore that for now, but just know that that is available. You can specify the background, and then here you can also specify background color. I would not specify it at this point, just so that we can keep things simple. So let's just leave it at white. And you've also got options for view, just like you did on a label. So alpha, hidden, installed, same with position, and same with size. These all pertain to the same. For all of the interface objects, you'll get view, position, and size. And let's take a look here at what we can do in terms of actions and outlets, and that is how we'll interact with the button and how the button can interact with other interface objects that are part of your storyboard. So that's it for a button. Pretty simple in terms of customization. And again, you can programmatically set these, and I'll get into that in a minute. And you also have the option to set size specific values. So if you wanted, say, the title to be something different on the 42mm versus the 38, you could come in here and specify something different. Hello 38. All right. That's pretty much it for a button, and we will get into how we can interact with the button next.